Hello, and welcome to Healing from Within. I'm Kerry, and I'm the creator of the Healing from Within community. Um, I am a creator, an entrepreneur, and an author, and I'm very passionate about sharing all the keys and tools that I find to heal from deep within. I just feel like that this has been an amazing journey of learning how to heal, and I would like to teach and share with other people what I learn. So I ask you to come on this journey with me. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and let's do it together. This is a journey. This life is supposed to be amazing. This life is supposed to be abundant and vibrant and fun and exciting. We came to this earth to live an amazing life, but you know what? Baggage attracts and gets attached to us, and just the things around us, the negativity, the trauma, the different things that we go through, um, come upon us, and then they bog us down, and then we can't live the life we're supposed to because we become depressed. And I don't know about you, but I really did. And all these past trauma, all them past traumas, and all the depression, and I stopped living an abundant life. I didn't live an amazing, fun life. And I've been learning all the keys and tools to change my life and to turn my life around. And I keep sharing all the different keys and tools that I've been finding. I share about the brain detox all the time. I think on every video I always say, like, follow the Dr. Caroline Leaf. She is a neuroscientist. So she's done over 20 years study on the brain, the mind and brain connection of how to heal depression, how to heal trauma, and how to turn it around. I mean, have you seen the scans of a depressed brain and a normal, like a happy brain? If you see them, that it is like an illness, because the brain has really been affected by all the trauma, by all the depression, by all the negativity. So she has learned, done tons and tons of studies on how to reverse that and heal it, so that you don't have to live like that anymore. So I've been on that journey doing that, and then I share with you all the different keys and tools. I've even put them in a little book that I wrote of my steps that I've taken. So I ask you to just come join me on this journey. So something that I'm working on right now, and I'm really trying to study, is more about being more confident and healing, really going deep and healing the self-worth and the self-esteem, um, because obviously to live this amazing abundant life, we really need to know how to be confident and how to love ourselves. And I know for me, low self-esteem set in as a child, and of course that leads to depression too, so we really need to work on that. And for me, as a child, I went through lots of different things. I quickly go through the scenarios. Like, as a young child, I had encephalitis. They call it encephalitis in America, and it's a brain virus, and I completely lost my memory. The doctor said I would never walk or talk again, and wouldn't have a long life or anything. But of course, my parents realized that I'd lost my memory completely and started teaching me all over again. I walked funny for a while, and mom put me in dance lessons so that I could learn my coordination again and learn to walk properly, which I did, and I'm so grateful for. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to live a normal life. But I was really always poor memory, struggled in school, struggled to grasp things, struggled to read and write, and struggled to learn new things, couldn't retain anything for exams, anything at all, and always playing catch up. And so, kids don't always understand other kids. They don't understand the struggles people go through. So sometimes kids are cruel, unfortunately. So of course that brings a lot of bullying, name calling, the teacher would ask everyone to read out in class, and it'd come to me, I'd go blood red, try and read and stutter, and then you know, everyone laughs, and I couldn't grasp new things at all, always struggling with that. So you know, uh, the low self-esteem sets in. You know, I was always told that I'm not the person that I was supposed to be, because everyone always said you was so smart when you was little, you was forward, you was more forward than anyone else. You sang nursery rhymes really, really early before everyone else. You walked first, you talked first, you did this first, that first. Every milestone I did first. You know, this is what I was told. So I grew up feeling like I'm not the person I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be this smart person. Maybe I could have got a doctorate degree or something, but now I'm struggling to even pass exams at school, you know. So I had this deep down feeling all the time that I'm not the person that I'm supposed to be. And that sets in a low self-esteem, you know. And through childhood, going through a few different things. Like I have a sister who is mentally ill, and she was born with just on the spectrum, so she really pretty much could have lived a normal life, and you know, done okay. But unfortunately, she ran out in the road and was run down as a young child, and she suffered brain damage and some damage to some areas, which caused a lot of mental illness, chemical imbalances, which led to kind of schizophrenia and all different kind of sicknesses, and made her she became very violent, so she had to be on medication, and she took 24-hour care. And of course she needed the 24-hour care, but when you're little and you're a child, you don't kind of understand that, so you start to feel like, well, I'm the least favorite, and there's no time for me, and nobody cares about me, and them kind of things. So that's setting in too. So different scenarios. If you can look back on your life, you'll probably see lots of different scenarios all the way through your life where it's chipping away at your self-esteem, your self-worth. So you know, obviously the encephalitis, and then and with my sister, unfortunately at school I suffered some abuse. Some of the girls at my school did. Unfortunately, some big dudes decided that they was going to abuse us, some of the quieter girls in school. So after the fourth time, I broke down and told someone, and then everybody else started coming forward, and it was just a big mess, and the whole school knew, and it was horrible. And I think I really felt like I was just a piece of nothing at this point in my life. And then, you know, some different scenarios that happened in teenage years, going to a bad relationship. And you know, if you ever watch them Lifetime movies where there's a young girl who's dating a dude who's really possessive and abusive, and threatening to kill themselves if you leave them, and going crazy if another boy looks at them, or you know, just punch the wall next to them and say it's all because they're crazily in love with them and stuff. Well, sometimes I've watched a couple of them kind of movies on Lifetime, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was me. And it's almost, yeah, you think, okay, really, I did that. But actually, when you've got such a low self-esteem, you kind of get into these kind of relationships, you know, which is not good. And then my family sent me on a Christian mission school, sent me away because to get me away from that, and you know, and to reform me and to keep me on the straight and narrow. But I felt like I was kind of like rejected, and missed my family. I was only a teenager, so I missed my family, and you know, all these different scenarios. So by the time I'm 18, I'm completely like this young girl who absolutely looks in the mirror and just cries and really just don't like herself, you know, because it's just built, different things are built on top of one another. So if you can identify, just, you know, look at your life and think, you know, there's lots of different scenarios, our surroundings, where we're brought up, what we go through, you know. And then unfortunately, as an 18-year-old, I got engaged as soon as I met somebody, um, and married straight away, and had a lifetime of the same kind of thing, you know, on the odd occasion good, but really a lot of bad times, because it was very abusive, very narcissistic, been strangled and had things thrown at me, and just a horrible, horrible time. And so, you know, I'm called names and told that I'm a nothing. So by the time I come out of this at 39, I don't know who I am, and I'm broken, and I hate myself, you know. And looking in the mirror and just crying all the time. I remember, like, I used to put on my makeup, and as I'm putting on my makeup, like, it's all just dripping down my face, because I'm like, can see myself in the mirror, and all I can see is my reflection of how I feel inside. So you know what? I don't know whether you're like me, but people can all, like, you know, give you compliments. I mean, like, you could be the best looking person in the world, but if inside you feel like a nothing and a nobody, and you've had people put these things upon you, and you've taken on board all this negative all your life, it doesn't matter if you're the most gorgeous woman in the world. You can look in the mirror and see what you feel. Um, so, you know, I was like that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gorgeous or anything, but I'm trying to say that it doesn't matter what you look like. You can look in the mirror, and you can. I was putting on my makeup, and it'd be I used to have to do it a few times, because like I just had tears rolling down my face, because all I could see was this awful person that I just did not like. This person who wasn't smart, and wasn't the person that was supposed to be, and this person who was damaged, and this person who was name called, and this, you know, and I took on board every word anyone said. It stuck to me. And so this was a lifetime of this stuff. So they just added and added and added and added. And then eventually, when some traumas happened that floored me and completely broke me, they all come crashing down together. All of it all came. And, you know, I thank God that when I was at my very, very lowest, that's when different things started to happen, and I started to find answers to heal. I think sometimes that's the way, is like, you know, sometimes when we're at our lowest point is when we really open to new ideas. You know, I wasn't open to much really, because I was quite stuck in my one way of thinking. I grew up very religious, and with a religious mindset, so I thought it was one way of healing. Like, I felt like it was a sin to be depressed. I was always told that you have to rise above it. Tell yourself you're a child of God and you're not depressed and all this. And so I was stuck in one way of thinking. But when I was at my lowest of the lowest, I was ready and willing to try anything. I was ready and willing to be open to anything, because if not, all I wanted was out of this life. It was either try a new way or leave this world. It was one of the two. And I remember when I was at my very lowest, my mum had passed, which was half of why I was really struggling. And I was shouting to her picture on the mantelpiece, "Mum, help me, help me. There's nobody. I don't have a friend in the world," because I moved countries. My husband had just left, and I was just struggling with everything. And I was screaming to her, "Mum, help me, help me." And even though I didn't feel anything dynamic then, it was that week, different scenarios happened. I met somebody who just started chatting to me and told me about all these things that she was doing, and these groups that she was doing, and invited me along. And different things happened. After moving, I was sitting on my mom's grave for hours, begging her, Mom, please help me. I can't seem to heal from past. I can't seem to heal from these broken relationships and this and different things. And I sat on her grave for hours. And then the very next day, I met this lady, didn't know her from Adam. She started to just speak to me and tell me all about my life, everything about me, how I was feeling, even about my children, about different things they'd gone through and different things that they was dealing with. And I'm sobbing, saying, I don't understand how you know this stuff. I don't understand what's going off here. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And she's talking to me, and I'm just crying because I have no idea how she knows this stuff. And then she says, well, wasn't you sitting on your mom's grave for hours yesterday asking her to help you? And I looked at her and I'm like, how did she know that? I told no one. And she said, because your mom sent you to me so that I can help you. And it just started opening my mind to the fact that there's more to God, more to the universe, more than what I knew. And I started to realize that, okay, she must be sent, because how on earth did she know this stuff? So actually we started working together. She was like, I have people with energy healing and chakras and just healing and and I'll work with you. You do my massages and reflexology, which is something that I went back to school to study. And I will do all your energy work and all different things that you need to work on. We'll do it together. And so we started doing that for a while. And that's what's completely started me on all of this, because then I discovered the brain detox. Then I discovered all of these teachers, Master Sri Kashner and Lewis Howes and Jay Shetty and all the different people that I follow, and realizing that I can heal. And that's when I started doing the daily gratitude and the daily affirmation and the journaling and the scripting and the different things that has helped and changed my life completely, and healed me from all of the depression. And so now I feel like, okay, it's time, Kerry, time to start working on your self-worth and your confidence, because I feel like that's, even though obviously I've come a long way, but I feel like that's still something that hinders me from all that childhood negativity and all of that feeling of less and feeling of like I'm a nobody. And so it hinders my confidence in stepping out and doing things. It's took a lot to step out and do this, and I started doing it a while ago, and then I deleted everything because I started to do that thing again, pulling myself apart. And it's pretty much when somebody come along who was bullying me, I talked about it on my last video. And so this life is a journey. We're on this journey. It's like a human game. Actually, Master Sri Kashner, he talks about the movie Ready Player One, like this life being like that, like it's a game to win, a game to find a way to enjoy, a game to just evolve and enjoy it. And so it's different steps all the way along. So I've learned so much about healing, so much about changing my life, and I really have. So now I feel like I am learning to really heal my self-esteem and heal from that part of things. And there was a lady that I was watching this morning, and you know what, I forgot her name again. I'm going to see whether I can actually just bring it up here because I just want to share that. But I was, oh, Jamie Lima, I guess, yeah. Okay, I watched a video by her this morning. I've only just discovered her, so that's why I couldn't remember her name. But I was watching a video by her this morning. She's got some books on that of an overcoming rejection on low self-esteem and low self-image. And even though she is, well, I think she created the a whole makeup brand that L'Oreal bought from her, and so she is a very accomplished woman, but she's really struggled with a self-worth and a self-esteem because of childhood and because of different things that she'd gone through. And so I was watching that this morning, and I'm like, okay, this part of my journey now is to work on this, to really go back and heal what I need to heal, so that I can completely live this amazing, abundant life, so that I can completely enjoy this life. So yeah, that's what I want to share today. So I'm just on this journey like you. We're all on it together, and if we was to share our keys and tools with each other, and if we was to go on this journey together, we would make this world a much better place. We would help one another with our struggles, with our past traumas and different things we go through. So I ask you to come on this journey with me. Look at the other videos that I've shared, because I share my different keys and tools that I've found. Maybe check out my little book that I just wrote with my 9 steps, what I did to completely revolutionize my life. And yeah, and start working on these things too. You know, if you identify with me and you see that there was a lot of little traumas or big traumas that happened through childhood, through life, that's absolutely wrecked your self-esteem, then you know what, come on this journey with me, and as I find my answers and keys and tools, I will share them with you. Check out that lady, she's just what's her name again, Jamie Lima. Sorry, I will get that in my brain. Yeah, so check out her books too, you know. Check out all these different people that I share, and every day the videos that I watch, I always share them on the Healing From Within Facebook page, just so that you can follow along. And so yeah, I'm sorry that I'm long-winded. I'm trying not to be, but I get so passionate about sharing all the answers that I find, because I'm so excited that we can heal from depression, we can heal from deep within. So until next time, see you soon. Bye.